Hey, Andrew here for tabletblog.de at Mobile Geeks, and I'm at some Surface Experience in Hamburg right now, and yeah, now we have a chance to compare the Microsoft Surface tablet with the iPad 3, not the iPad 4 yet, but the tablets are both very similar, the old one and the new one. So yeah, what's the difference? I think it's very obvious. Both have, first of all, a very different form factor. It's 4:3 on the iPad, 16:9 on Surface. We have a 720p resolution, while we have of course the Retina display on the iPad. So very different, although the display of the Surface is really good. If you go very closely, then you can see some pixels, not so with the iPad of course, but the Surface is really good. So it's a really good display, even though the resolution is a little bit lower. Both have good viewing angles. Yeah, same capacitive touchscreen. Let's turn it around. There we see another very big difference. We have an aluminum case with the iPad here, while the Surface is magnesium, the vapor mark thing, and camera. Both tablets have a camera on the back. Of course, the Surface has also this kickstand here that makes a sound of I think a German car door, they told us. Well, both feel very good, very high-end stuff. Of course, the iPad only has a headset connector and the classic pin connector, the lightning connector in a little while. The Surface has a lot of more connectors, of course headset as well, but also a USB 2.0. You can connect printer to it, even old printers, they work with RT, and also there's a micro HDMI out behind this lid here. Behind the kickstand is a micro SD card slot, which holds up to 64 gigabit of storage. Let's turn them both around. You can't really compare the operating systems. I mean, both run on ARM platforms right now, but still iOS, Windows RT, very different. The most obvious thing is the iPad only has icons, a little bit boring, while the Surface has, while Windows RT has these live tiles here, where you can see live data on the tiles here. So a little bit, maybe you can compare it. It's something between a normal icon and a widget from Android. So you get live information on your app tiles. Nothing here, but of course Surface has a lot, actually fewer apps. The Surface store has, the Windows RT 8 store has about 10,000 apps right now, while the iOS store has 275,000 apps. I think that's about right, somewhere around there. Yeah, big difference with the software. You can't really compare both. You have to try them out yourself. Well, this is a very quick comparison of the iPad 3 with the new Surface tablet. I'm NJ for tabletblog.de Mobile Geeks. Thanks for watching.